There is a passage in the Bible that has stirred debate for thousands of years. Genesis 6. The sons of God saw that the daughters of man were beautiful and took them as wives. And the Nephilim were on the earth in those days. Giants, warriors of renown. But who were they? Were they fallen angels? Were they hybrids? Were they simply powerful kings later described as giants? The mystery of the Nephilim has never gone away. The word Nephilim comes from a Hebrew root meaning fallen. They appear briefly in Genesis before the flood, and again when Israel spies out the land of Canaan. Numbers 13 describes men so tall that Israel felt like grasshoppers beside them. The Bible never gives a full explanation. That silence has fueled centuries of speculation. The challenge is this. Historians and theologians disagree about the Nephilim. Some say they were simply tribes of tall people. Others argue they were offspring of angels and humans. Some link them to pagan myths of titans and demigods. Still others suggest Nephilim became a label for tyrants who oppressed nations. Each theory carries implications for how we read Genesis and how we understand spiritual warfare. Who were the sons of God in Genesis 6? One ancient view is that they were fallen angels who took human wives. This view explains the strange power of the Nephilim, but it also raises questions. Jesus said angels do not marry. Others say sons of God were human rulers, kings who took women by force. Their children grew into mighty warriors called Nephilim. Both views have deep roots in history. Both try to make sense of the same short passage. Numbers 13 describes giants in Canaan. The spies said we saw the Nephilim there, descendants of Anak. Compared to them, we seemed like grasshoppers. Were these true giants or exaggerated fear? Archaeologists have found tall skeletons, but never anything like the legends. Yet the memory of the Anakim and the Rephaim haunted Israel for generations. Outside the Bible, ancient cultures told of giants and gods. The Greeks had their titans. The Mesopotamians spoke of Apkallu. The Norse had frost giants. Are these distorted memories of the same event? Or are humans simply drawn to stories of beings bigger than ourselves? The Nephilim may be Israel's unique lens on a universal myth. The Book of Enoch, not part of the Bible but influential in ancient times, expands the story. It says angels called Watchers rebelled, took wives and produced giants. These giants devoured everything until the flood wiped them out. The New Testament letter of Jude echoes this tradition, speaking of angels who did not keep their proper place. For some, this confirms the angelic view. For others, it is a dangerous myth. The Nephilim appear right before God sends the flood. Violence filled the earth. Humanity's wickedness had reached a peak. Were the Nephilim a cause of this corruption, or simply a symptom? The flood reset history, but did not erase the memory of giants. Israel still saw their shadow in Canaan. Some theologians warn against chasing myths. They see Nephilim as symbolic. The word could mean fallen ones. The point is not hybrids or monsters, but the corruption of humanity. Mighty warriors who abused power and terrorized people. Giants in reputation more than size. This reading fits with the theme of Genesis 6. Humanity running from God. Whatever the Nephilim were, the Bible places them in the context of rebellion against God. They represent power opposed to His plan. Whether fallen angels or corrupt rulers, they show the reality of spiritual conflict. Paul says our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities. The Nephilim remind us that evil is both human and beyond human. Who were the Nephilim? Fallen angels, giant tribes, corrupt kings. Perhaps all of these theories capture a piece of the truth. Perhaps we are not meant to solve the mystery completely. The Nephilim force us to wrestle with the unseen, to admit that the world is stranger and darker than we imagine, and to remember that God's power still rules over every force of rebellion. The Nephilim stand at the crossroads of Bible and myth. They stir our imagination and remind us that the Bible is not a safe book. It speaks of realities bigger than us, but it also points to hope. In Christ, every power is disarmed. Every shadow is defeated. The giants of fear and rebellion still rise, but they do not win. If this video opened your eyes, like and subscribe. Comment giants if you believe they once walked the earth.